need any like basic knowledge, or you know all the basic stuff with her?
I feel like I do. I mean, like always open to, like tips and things like that. I mean,
All right, fair enough.
I don't know, if you, because I didn't have Twitch open, so I don't know if you had any comments about like my edgy gameplay during their friendlies, but that's
Oh,
kind of about how I play, I guess.
I mean, I was just relaxing at that point, but I can try to keep a better eye out now that we're actually doing the session.
Okay, no worries.
3, 2, 1, rush.
Alright. Oop, okay, my fault. So do you know about Jop and everything like that? Like how to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. You know, like, know all the basic, like what you're trying to do with the character and, like, what all the options are and, like, stuff like the fact that this has an empty hitbox on it, or, like, this has a hitbox at the beginning of it. And, all the other stuff, like...
Yeah, I was wondering, did you have any, like, tips for, like, just using, like, mines more, like, in combos and things? Like,
well,
aside
I mean,
from
so...
the...
But, I mean, yeah. So whenever you have extra time, you should try to throw a mine out somewhere. Because not having a mine is having a mine is always better than not having one out. Because there's always a chance you'll knock somebody into it and then extend your combo as a result. Also, you can also just eat at any point with down special to make a Braxis for not having to charge it. And you can do that with it too. I have to learn how to use this better, but like, when you start off with... Whoa. Okay. Did the game freeze for you?
Yeah.
Or is that just me?
No, it did. It froze for me too.
Oh no. K-Go! It's not my computer, K-Go! My god. Every time somebody says, maybe it's your computer, it makes me want to lose my mind. Like, it's not my computer! It's not my computer, Keiko! Because everything else is fine right now for stream.
Yeah, I know like a lot of people have been like having issues with like custom lobbies and things.
Yeah, just like freaking... Alright, well, I'm gonna Alt F4. I have to remake the lobby again. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, no worries.
I really dislike those alts. What do you mean? The weird princess one? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the princess ones.
For the skin?
Hmm?
Is that for the Ezzy skin?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like to use random ones. I feel like it kind of bothers people, and I just kind of use that.
I hope Keiko sees that I'm restarting stream for the 3rd time and comes in here and asks me what's going on, because I'm gonna keep telling him that his fucking game doesn't work and it keeps freezing my computer for no reason. Only Rushdown does this. Only Rushdown does this. It's no other program. I can play any game on this computer. It'll work fine. I can play Final Fantasy 14. I can game share that while playing it on my computer. That's an intensive game.
Yeah, I saw that. It was looking pretty crispy.
Ugh. Ugh. Not only that, Keiko, Rushdown Revolt is officially the only game I have ever experienced that when starting up, it uses so much CPU, it can freeze OBS and then, like, make you, like, it actually, like, gives it a logic loop where it's stuck frozen forever. And it's just like, what the frick? But no, guys, are you sure it's not my computer? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not my computer? Are you sure? Do you know how many times I've heard that question? Frickin' I hate that question! I hate that question so much! No, I'm sure it's not my computer! God dang it! Oh! Alright, well, we'll try this again. If you wanna rejoin the lobby, we can try. Alright, but I'm gonna put the official time for the start of the session as now, since that rant wasn't very helpful for anyone.
It's okay, it's a good event, you know? Otherwise you might explode.
But yeah, so when you were asking about the mine earlier, I would just say, try to just have a mine out.
Okay.
Like, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Oh, wow, whoops. Hold on. I'm sorry! I guess I was on random. Let me get, Alpha... Hello? Itachi?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Did you disconnect?
Lobby closed out there.
Okay, here.
I just got kicked out of the lobby.
Oh my gosh, okay, I sent you the same. It should be the same lobby. Try to get back in here if you can. Yo, Keiko's gonna hear an earful. I swear to God. I'm gonna lose my mind in one of the team chats. If there's a channel about optimization, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm getting this. I'm gonna have to get this fixed. I have to. Yeah, mid combo mine's pretty cool. All right, let's try this again. Oh my God, what is going on? Twitch, I hate your stupid everything. There are so many, like, stupid things on the computers that, like, are just CPU dumps for no reason. Twitch's dashboard uses way too much CPU for no reason.
3, 2, 1, rush.
Alright. We should be good. I mean, on the Ezzy Ditto, it's a little different because you can eat the mine, but...
Yeah. Do you have any tips for the Ezzy Ditto? Like...
Eating your opponent's mine and, Boomerang for Abraxas are huge, yeah. That was almost really cool.
Yeah, I like doing that when you kind of use the hitbox on your neutral special. Like, I don't know, wondering if there was anything to like, I don't know, if I could do that more often.
If you're coming down from the sky, by the way, if you ever need to come down, like, and you just want to make sure that you can try to throw out a hitbox that might hit your opponent, just use down air, you know, just like, if you have to come down from the sky and you have no other defense, down air is pretty safe to just do.
What about if you're coming down against an Urda?
Huh?
Like, what if you're coming down against an Urda?
This'll beat basically everything but their up special. You just have to avoid that. Like, don't challenge Urda up special.
Because it could just be like a timing thing, but I feel like their up tilt always like beats out my down air. I don't know. It could just be like mistiming it and things, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice charge though on the third one. If I didn't have burst, that would have killed me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to kind of committing more to like combos.
Yeah, so if you can try to rush forward and then go for neutral special, you can get stuff like that. But of course, you have to like judge the distance. Like, will this hit if I, you know, do this?
Alright. And it sends more lateral than right. Or...
Oh, whoops. Whoa! Teleportation? Oh, also, I don't know why this is the case, but keep in mind, okay, so stand behind me. Sometimes if you're close enough with Ezzy, like, she'll lunge forward with jab, but she'll hit behind her. But it's possible. You can do it. You don't always have to do it, though. It looks a little janky sometimes. Especially with this, though. This is a good jab. Look how fast this is.
I go for jab and I always wind up...
Like, you can just keep doing this without having to do the second one. If you time it correctly. It's such a good check. Because you can do it constantly. And if you ever land it, you can just like, you know. Yeah. That's what I use to check people all the time. Yeah, the best part is in the Zoo matchup, it beats, I'm pretty sure it beats Zoo's jab. Which is funny.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I think it's a little longer than Zoo's jab. It doesn't have a lot of hit stun though, so... You can usually get other stuff like this though. Where I grab you out of the jab reset. Stuff like that. It's not true, but it's like almost true because like you can't react to it in a way.
Wait, grab out of jab?
Yeah, like this. See?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
sparking it either. I still have spark because of that. I can just do it. Like, just do jab and then press grab. You have to do it a little faster than that, but... I mean, if you do it, like, if we do the same jab, it's gonna do that, but, like, this jab's really quick for the most part, and then you can just combo it into other things. Oh, if you get throws, by the way, down throw is really good for comboing. Up throw is also really good for comboing. But back in like red and orange, forward throw is good if you actually get super jump properly, because hyper hop's dumb. But you can do stuff like that with red, back throw and forward throw. So her throws are pretty useful in all health bands. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I played against a lot of the Ezzies. It's a fun matchup until there's like too many boomerangs going around. It's the only time I've ever had my matches time out is in the Ezzy Dittos.
If you're looking for like Ezzy Ditto knowledge specifically, I mean, like, I'm trying to think of, like, something specific you could take advantage of. Oh, whoops. That's right, this is still in my music playlist for some reason. I don't know why that's in my, Alright, there we go. Oh, nice. Oh, that jabbed me out of my teleport? I didn't know you could stuff Ezzy out of a teleport like that.
Yeah, Urda, like, knocks me out of my teleport, like, more consistently than anyone else. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Urdas I'm playing against that just know, like...
I mean, she might have big hitboxes that, yeah. She might have a bigger hitbox than like, up B hitbox. Which makes sense. Forward air is gigantic. Dang it, I had it down there. That was my only option. Oh.
So, like, what's the rule on carrying Abraxas? Because I've noticed, like, sometimes it, like, reflects back to me and I get hit, and sometimes I don't.
There is no rule. Abraxas doesn't follow them. Yeah, Abraxas is janky. Like, that, we're trying to get it fixed so it's consistent, but... Usually, for whatever reason, he's, like, sometimes he's just invisible when you reflect him for some reason. Like that?
Okay.
He was invisible there.
Yeah.
It's just the way that he reflects for some reason. Oh, I don't know if you've tried to use this, like, at all, like, in neutral, but you can, like, shine, basically, from your location, but then still, like, give yourself a mini, like, option, and then you can do stuff like that, too. But it basically gives you a hitbox, like, at the center of where you are. So it's like if someone's in your face, it's like a pseudo-shine, basically.
I can never judge where the hitbox is for it, so... Like...
Yeah, you see?
Well...
You can even combo off of it. if you're good enough, which I'm not. Oh, you can super jump out of it too. Yeah, see? See how good that can be? It's technically, even though you're in the air when you do it, it technically counts as you being on the ground, so you can hyper hop directly out of it, even though you're technically floating. I didn't know what to do there. Also, if there's a button that you want to hit off of anything, you want to go for it in all circumstances, forward air is usually a pretty reliable just button.
Yeah.
Also, for whatever reason, you maintain momentum when you throw out the mine, which means you can just like toss it in the middle of, yeah, you can use it to cancel your float, basically. But then you can also throw it out in whatever direction while having the hitbox out like this. See? Super good. You can also do that. You can do the thing I was showing you, but, you know, obviously the air version. But if you do it near a platform, it's really good. Something like that. Whoops.
Oh no.
So do you have any, like, questions? Like, at all? Or, like, anything you can think of that you want to know? Like, based on what I'm doing?
Not really. I mean, like, because I feel like it's, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, it's a lot that I'm kind of trying to put together, you know? Like,
Yeah, no, I get it.
with every, yeah. And so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just like a process, I guess, you know? So I guess I'm looking mostly for, you know, like, tips and things, you know? Like, the hardest matchups I have a problem with right now are, like, Ezzy and Shani. I don't know, the easiest are Urda and Weishan. I don't know if it's just that they're easier to combo or they're just like, I just see them more often, you know, than other characters. But
oh yeah, you can get absolutely clobbered in that in both of those matchups because you're light. Like you're technically like the lightest fast faller, but you still die really early. That's because even though you're a fast faller, you don't weigh anything. Oh, by the way, after the Invitational, it turns out that Ezzy was supposed to have a hurt box on her hat that never got added months ago, so it's actually going to be added into the game now, which means she's going to be easier to hit.
oh, that
her
saddens me.
Yeah, I mean, but it was to be fair, it was supposed to be an adjustment that got added like several patches ago. Like, and it just never got added for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened with that.
Like Keiko come into like chat the other night and like say he was thinking about adding some kind of like variation of like a float cancel to Ezzy, or like, so he kind of just joking.
I don't know. I hope not. I just like the float is like the reason I play the character, you know?
Yeah, same.
I feel like it's the reason a lot of us play the character that play Ezzy. And I feel like they take
Yeah,
that
I
away.
just kind of like, you know,
people...
flying around. Just flying around, throwing shit out. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. I was hoping I could, like, lead you into a combo off stage that would get me away from Abraxas.
Abraxas for coverage is so nice. Especially against Erda. It gets me out of, like, the grabs a lot.
Well, yeah, to be fair, Erda shouldn't be grabbing you when you have an Abraxas out. You should know better.
Well, it's kind of like they think they can get it off, you know, like
Also,
before I get back, you know?
you're aware that you can eat your own boomerang, right, when it comes back?
Yeah, and
Okay, cool.
also sit it out a little bit faster, right?
Yeah, if you
When you
press it
catch
like
it.
right when it comes back. Oh, I mean, I mistimed it.
Yeah,
There, but...
that also, yeah, that works really well in the edgy matchup too. If you can like just kind of get your boomerang out more often.
Yeah, Jackson got a dirty combo the other midweek rushy by rethrowing the boomerang. You can also do it backwards as well. So like if you throw out the boomerang the wrong way and it comes back, and you want to throw it the other direction, you can do the same thing where you throw it out faster. Ow. Damn it. I just choke on a lot of easy setups for no reason.
I get caught in float when I'm trying to like dash off of platforms and things, which I feel like kind of messes me up because on like Shadow Bar and things like that, I feel like platforms can be like really helpful for Ezzy, especially since you can just kind of like, you know, cancel the momentum.
Yeah, well,
with
because you can do this.
things like that.
The platforms are helpful because you can do this.
Yeah.
You just get so much movement speed, dude. She just zooms. Like, it's so good. And she gets that, too. Freaking Jop is basically Hyper Hop Plus. Ah! I want it. You're too small. Whoa.
Ooh, whoops. Whoopsie. But
Yo,
yeah, and like
I
with the
love
shiny.
new tacking. I love new tacking, dude.
Yeah, I like the slide. The slide is nice.
I don't know why people dislike it
I don't
so
like
much.
it so much on a platform, because I feel like I just get stuck, and you know. But on the ground, it's nice.
Oh, I didn't get thrown out! I sparked it too early.
Oh. Yep. Or maybe not.
Oh, you're just not playing? I was like,
Oh,
why am
sorry.
I
thought I got disconnected from
No, you're fine.
from Discord. Okay.
No, I can still hear you.
What are like Ezzy's options for getting back to stage? Like the one that feels best is boomerang.
Yeah.
But
Well, because
I'm
you
just
can
not sure
also
if there's anything
throw a
else.
boomerang after it. Yeah, you can just keep doing it. It lets you jump for a little bit, but... So the important thing to remember is that you have this. Not really this, but... Rush is so good. Plus you have wall jump if you really need it. Like I said, this. Oops, I killed myself, but oh well. That's about it, but her recovery's still really good. It's just you have to be tricky with it, because you can do stuff like this, though. Where, like, you do, like, onto stage. Or, like, you can even trip somebody up and just go past them onto a platform. You know, mix them up, and then, like, grab ledge. Go past them. So really her whole thing is just, like, you have to mix up how you're using your up B to let you grab ledge and, like, get opportunities to, like, try to get past them on ledge and use different options like that. You can even do stuff like, for example... I think there's a way you can do this. Like, yeah, stuff like that, where you get off of, Jump is pretty good. Your get up attack kind of sucks, though. That's it. It's just the hat bite. It's not. It's very small. I like
roll from ledge.
Roll's pretty. I mean,
feel like that's a lot of invincibility.
Roll's okay. It doesn't go very far, unfortunately. Yeah, get up attack. So here's the thing. Get up attack on Ezzy is so bad that it can't even hit ledge lob. So you might as well never use it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just bad. Like, we might have to get adjusted. Yeah, I would say we should talk to the balance team about getting that adjusted. Because it should at least, at the very least, hit ledge lob, because it's like one of the most basic confirms.
And I feel like a lot of times in, like, take like the shiny matchup for example, she just kind of tosses me around and like moves really fast in and out.
Combo is really hard, and she like has very big hitboxes, and she can move very quickly. She's a tough matchup. Like, she's probably one of the tougher matchups for Ezzy, even though Wei Shan kind of sucks and Zhu also kind of sucks. Like, Zhu can't really, like, you can kill Zhu about as consistently as she can kill you. But, like, Zhu has better combo game than you, technically. So, it's like, you have to be very careful about how you play her. But, I would say one of the most dangerous matchups I mean, it didn't used to be this way. Ezzy used to absolutely destroy Urda. The Ezzy Urda matchup used to be so bad that there was somebody that made a meme where it was, like, Ezzy and Urda on like, Cryo Station about to start the game, and it's like, well, GG's. Like, that's how bad, that's how bad the Urda matchup used to be for Urda. But now she's, like, so strong, dude. And we can't combo her zero. We used to be able to zero death her.
Yeah.
So,
it's
like,
nice that your down
anymore.
B kind of beats out the new forward tilt, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of, that feels good. To land, you know.
Yeah, plus you can B-reverse it. So
kind of like drop kick? No.
You can do it like that. You can B-reverse it behind shield. And it maintains your momentum too, so that's super nice. Oh, and now you can B-reverse it on the ground, by the way. You can just do it on the ground, you don't have to do it in the air anymore. They added that in, which is super nice. Yeah, grounded B reverse is so good.
Okay.
Because you can do, like, super jump out of it, too. Oh, I mean, I don't... You held out?
Yeah, I was watching.
Fair enough.
try to do the ledge dash and always like mess up somehow. Like I just always like
mean?
I don't know. Like
That looks wacky.
just
That?
that. Like anytime
The
yeah,
zooms?
anytime I try to do that
Just be careful about doing it off
I don't know,
ledge,
mid-match.
because if you do it like, if you accidentally do this, for example, you won't have your rush sometimes. Like it'll use your use your rush accidentally, so just be careful that you don't SD.
Okay, yeah, I've accidentally dropped to my death before.
Yeah. Although it's also really good for chasing opponents that you've hit low. Ah!
No! Oh.
You almost got something cool.
I know, I never commit on like up special 2. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if it's I don't think it'll go far enough, or I just don't know how to follow
get used
the
to
DI.
sharking it. So what you need to start doing is start positioning yourself so that you, rather than going towards your opponent, you're putting yourself in the path of where they need to go to recover. Because you're putting yourself between them and the stage. Does that make sense?
Like meeting them out? Like when they're...
You want to mix them up by like... You know, obviously if I go too far, you're just gonna like punish me for like getting too close, but... If I'm trying to guard you from getting back to like, if I'm trying to guard you to like not go past me, I'm gonna move my cursor back so it's like just behind, like just in front of where you're trying to go, you know? I'm gonna try to predict how you're gonna recover, and then, or like predict how you're gonna DI.
Right.
But, as he's small.
But doesn't... I feel like a special usually knocks up to some degree. It's just like the angle. But I don't know. I could be wrong, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like whenever I try to like finish a combo, you know, like with up special 1 and 2.
Yeah, it could be finicky. You just have to be able to read DI basically.
Okay.
I mean, it might become easier.
That's kind of what I felt like.
It might become easier with the Ezzy, in the Ezzy matchup after she gets her hat hurt box. Because it'll be easier just to hit Ezzy in general, so if Ezzy did, it'll become a little easier, of course. She'll actually probably be able to combo herself a lot easier. But, you know, everyone else will be able to hit her easier. And combo her easier, too. Because they'll have more to hit on her. Also, I firmly believe that, if Ezzy needs another hurt box on her somewhere, Kid and A and G need hurt boxes somewhere, too.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's the one thing that they all have in common is that since they're small,
they're hard to hit. Yeah, they're too hard to hit. They tried to
like
make them bigger. They tried to make them all bigger at one point, and they didn't think about the fact that if you make the characters bigger, you're also making their hitboxes bigger, and these characters' bigger hitboxes might be broken. So that got reverted because it was absolutely stupid. Kid could zero to death everyone, like just freaking easily, just so stupidly. Kid Fair was like ridiculous back then when that happened. Boondoggle, were you around when they increased all of the character sizes, including Ezzy's? Because Ezzy could combo way easier as well when that happened. That was so funny. So they made every character like, I forget what the actual metric was, like 40% larger or something like that, and they were like, oh wait, we should probably see how broken this makes some hitboxes. Like, Afi and Galu's forward air was like double the size of their body, and they were like the size of like almost Wei-Shan. Like, they were as big as Wei-Shan, and they just had They just had Weishan forward tilt, like, on a forward air. Like, just... But yeah, Itachi, do you have any, like... I don't know, I'm, like, trying to, like, show you other than... I'm giving you some basic knowledge, and I feel like that could be helpful, but I want to make sure you're getting, you know, what you're looking to get, if that makes sense.
No, definitely. I mean, I definitely plan to like go back and like rewatch the VOD, like anyhow, you know. So
Sure, yeah, I'll give you the VOD, once I can post it. I mean, I'll give you a YouTube link for the VOD then, too. So I have to wait, like, what is it, 24 hours to post something that I live record on Twitch on YouTube because Twitch rules, I guess.
alright, gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking, Boondoggle? If they really don't like Boomerang that much, just give us a vine, a whip vine that goes out in front of her. Like, it whips out, and then it, like, it coils back. And you can point it in 3 different directions, so it just, like, whips upwards, whips downwards to, like, go low, and then whips, neutral. Thank you, Mitch King, I really appreciate it. But, really appreciate that compliment. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I hope so. Hope interesting is a good thing. But yeah, let me, forward tilt's actually pretty hard to combo off of now. Sometimes, like, because of how it works. See? Like, I just couldn't hit you out of that. It's pretty awkward for some reason. It used to combo really well. From what I remember. Alright, I'm glad to hear that, Mitch. Be sure to check out, my YouTube, where I post all these sessions. So, like, I have sessions from multiple people I've already done through Metafy. They're on there for everyone's use. Yeah, the F-tilt buff kind of made it worse. Like, look at that! I can't even get a combo off of that! Like, they were 2 inches away from me. She has so little hit stun compared to every other character in the game that it's like, it's weird how little hit stun she has. Because everything got nerfed in size and in hit stun. I feel like it's more apparent on certain moves than others, but it's really apparent if you, like, go from playing... Like, go play Weishan if you played Ezzy. Like, I guarantee you'll be like, what? This is how much hit stun they have? This is how much hit stun everyone else just gets? Yeah, so do you see how I closed off
Is that why it feels hard for Ezzy to, like, get out of Weishan combos, like, in blue?
Because he
Okay,
has a gigantic radius in front of him, and that means that even if you DI out, he can still reach you a lot of the time. Which means he just gets to combo you for free. But, you know, he's a fair character.
Yeah, I never know which way to DI.
He's a fair character, guys. It's fine. There's no... It's okay. He's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Freaking biggest lie ever. I don't want Weishan to be bad, though. I want every character to be good. I just... Like, why did I get nerfed to the ground? Like, you can at least do that. Oh!
See, like, I didn't know that you would go, like, back on that, like, me landing that up special, so, like, I had no idea which way to follow up, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. It can be a little difficult, but I think you just have to think about, like, you know, where am I trying to, you know, just experiment more with it. The more you use it, the more of an idea you'll have how to use it, you know?
Yeah.
Chomp! You know what I'm really disappointed by? I'm disappointed that Pac-Man never had a move like that. He doesn't have a chomp move. That's like his thing. Like, he has the side special, but it's not like a big bite. I like chomp. I try to combo you out of the... while not getting hit by Abraxas.
Yeah, I like kind of watching you maneuver that.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with float. Oh, keep in mind that neutral float messes up a lot of people. Like this. Like that messes... You wouldn't imagine how many minds that messes with!
Like, what's he gonna do? Who knows?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about my neutral float? You gonna do something like I was gonna come towards you? Fantastic, I'll punish you for it. Also, if you're unsure of if I'm doing it, like how I'm doing anything, you can actually, like in the VOD, you'll be able to look at my controls too to see how I do certain things. Because it shows both of our what do you call it? Both of our inputs. Yeah.
Alright.
That's the best thing that you can probably do off of up special hitbox 1 or 2, is just try to get a forward air or a down special off of it, if you can, or a neutral special into something like that. Like, you can get neutral special into something else. Oh, it didn't give me the mine! I keep sparking neutral special too early.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Nope.
Oh, I was really hoping that boomerang would have hit you.
Uh-oh. Ah.
Damn it. It's okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can burst bait that if you try to do something like that, but...
Oh, it's supposed to be a neutral special.
But yeah, one of the most important things in the Ezzy Ditto is just learning how to eat your opponent's projectiles with down special. It gives you so much momentum.
Do you think it's better to, like, eat it with a down special or try to parry it and, like, go in?
Huh?
Like, which would you say? Like, would you say it's better to try to, like, eat it with down special or, like, parry it and go in? Like, just
Which
in general.
one?
Like, I'm asking, like, for, like, the Ezzy
They're
matchup.
both good in their own circumstances. I mean, I would say Abraxas lets you have more control than just a reflected projectile. I mean, because you can also, like, be like, oh, Abraxas would be really good here, you know what I mean? It just really depends on, like, what you think is going to be better in the situation.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but the reason I'm throwing Boomerang on the ground so much is because it gives it more distance. Because it bounces, it actually ends up going further than if I had thrown it, like, the regular way.
Alright, okay. I didn't really put that together. I generally only, like, I like to bounce it off the ground just because
normal one goes, normal one goes this distance, but then the down one goes like this. I mean, it's relatively the same distance, but this one's obviously a little more than that. Also,
right, yeah.
You don't have to catch it, too. It can just come back, and you can use it to cover space above your head.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh.
You don't have to catch it like that. And then upwards is just good for, like, if someone's jumping a whole lot, you can use it to swat them, and then catch it on the way back for Abraxas. Obviously, you can use it to also throw it up in front of you, and then use it as a trap as it's going back. As long as you don't get hit, obviously, but if there's like a platform or something like above you, you can also set it up like this, where you use it as like a frame trap kind of thing, where like, you know, that ledge trap kind of thing. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with platforms, specifically with the Boomerang, but you want to try to throw it on the freaking platform if you can. It's a little tricky because of the way the angle is, but yeah, that's really good. Setting up a Boomerang like that is just covers the whole platform, and then it creates like a trap above the platform then. Or you can set up like this, where it'll like nip at the platforms. The Boomerang is just a good tool for like covering space that you can't. Oh, throwing it up from center stage makes it bounce on platform. Okay. Yeah. So you want to back up, you want to back out, not back out, you want to go to, like, back the camera out a bit? Because you're close to me, the camera's not zooming out. That's what I was trying to...
sorry.
That's okay. So, like, if you throw it... Oops. Meant to do, throw it like this, it'll bounce off of the platforms. Like, just from anywhere. As long as you do it in the upwards direction from the center stage. See? So you get a full, like, V angle from it then. So then it goes up. Boop. You know, up.
I wonder.
Boop.
Okay. I also asked, like, which stages, like, are really good for Ezzy. Like,
also using it against ledge is really good because you can do stuff like this. Oops, that was an accident, but you can throw it out at weird angles. Basically, is all I'm trying to say. Because you can like throw it like on. You can throw it onto the You can throw it onto the ledge to cover you when you're trying to get back on stage. You can throw it directly at ledge to make it do this. If you need to stall for a little bit. See? And it can also cover you because it'll go outwards as well. So if someone tries to, like, edge guard you, they'll just get hit by the Boomerang. It's super useful. Because you can also use it to stall and then get another jump, basically. You can recatch it to re-throw it, and just keep jumping that way, too. I mean, you can't do it forever, but... Sometimes it's weird, though, it doesn't let you jump. Sometimes you'll catch it and you just won't jump in the air. I don't know if doing it again will give me... Whoops.
Okay.
I'm trying to see, like, how many times it's gonna let me do this. I think you can only use it once when it's, like, when you're mid-air. If it's empty, otherwise it won't let you do it again. Yeah, you can only use it once in the air when it's empty. I honestly would love to see what would happen if we could get like, is there any reason why we can't throw out empty side B as many times as we want to? Why not? I want to be able to throw this as much as I can. I'm gonna use this in neutral. Alright, whatever.
Isn't
anyway.
there a hitbox on that?
What?
On the empty boomerang?
Yes. That's why I want to throw it out as much as possible, because you can kill people with like this thing too. I mean, it's hard to hit Ezzy with it because it pops up and you're short.
Really small.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I imagine, yeah, that's why I want it.
Gotcha.
Because people are bad. Oh, keep in mind that jab can always go into neutral special, which you can throw a mine out, and then, So one thing to keep in mind, actually, that's super helpful, I should show you this right now. Yeah, let's go in the game again. Alright, let me... What was I gonna do again? Oh, yeah. So, keep in mind that any normal you can hit, you don't have to, like, try to go for a follow-up all the time. You can spark into, like, other things, like, throw out boomerang. You know, like... Or, like, jab and down special's a thing. That's pretty consistent.
Oh. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's nice.
Forward tilt into, it sometimes works, but you can also do, you can chase that sometimes as well. Doesn't always work, but I don't think it's just because forward tilt's bad right now. It used to be good, but it's just bad. It's hard to use. It's hard to use, that's what makes it bad. Not that, like, all of its properties of that move are bad, you just can't combo up it, that's what's bad. Ah! I saw you jump over it and then get hit by it anyway.
Yeah, well, I was, for some reason, I was like, let me race and see if I can carry this. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I do silly things like that, you know?
Now, I
If
don't
you're
know...
not having fun.
Oh, you can do that with forward tilt. You can combo it into grab if they don't land on a platform. Oh. Actually, let me double check something. How much are you charging your aerials?
Usually just, I try to, until
I mean,
like I get to them.
You should be, because you can do, like, you can float while holding a charge.
Yeah. I usually
like,
only,
wait.
like, charge if I'm, like, planning to go in, I guess.
Well, yeah, but you should always do it because it doesn't actually give you any more end lag to it, and you can position it to, like, where you perfectly want it to hit, you know? See? Plus, unlike every other character, you don't have to commit to, like, you know, going, like, jumping at someone with an aerial. You can drift back a bit. That's not to say it's totally safe, because if somebody wants to hard enough, they can punish you for it. But
Yeah, it's just an option.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, nice, I parried it. But all I was saying before was, like, keep in mind that you can just do, you can spark cancel into specials without having to rush. See?
Okay. Yeah, I do
Rush.
kind of like, I don't know, I guess rush, but like instinctively, you know?
Yeah,
I guess.
like,
Like when you're kind of getting used to canceling things and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, there's circumstances where, like, you can't cancel a special into another special. So you have to rush cancel if you're, like, in the air with specials.
Oh, nice.
Also, you have to be really careful if somebody starts parrying, because of the fact that you can float. You will always get hit with, like, a lot of end lag because of it.
Oh, for like landing a charged aerial on someone that's
Yeah.
carrying? Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, because the reason you're going to be using those charge aerials is because if someone shields, it gives you advantage.
Okay.
Because if they
Is that why
get
it feels
hit-
like worse against Urda?
Huh?
Like,
Well,
that
yeah,
why
if
it
she hits
feels
you on
worse against
shield,
them?
yes. Yes.
Okay.
But Urda's thing is also that she has more powerful charges than everyone else, technically. She has more... Like, hers charge more. Or faster. Or whatever the case may be. But that might be tuned, I don't know. Seems a little ridiculous in some circumstances. I can't say anything for sure, but... Ooh, that was pretty good. Finally getting those short hop forward airs and combos now. I'm trying to get them for so. Should have super jump there. Damn it. I should have used side. I didn't use side special. My bad. Damn it. Ah! Alright. Ah! Damn it.
Thrown to oblivion.
What?
So just thrown into oblivion.
Yeah, basically. Yeet! The up air on Ezzy used to be the yeet. It used to kill, like, stupid early in red. Or, like, just in red in general. So you could grab somebody with Ezzy in red at any point and just up throw them and they would die. It was funny. The funny throw. Oh, you...
Oh,
Okay, so if you're at ledge and you roll, by the way, it still counts you as being on ledge for a bit. It's like melee. So you can, if you ledge somebody, if you like see somebody's about to go to ledge, you can roll and then they'll still get ledge lobbed and you can follow it up better.
wait, if you roll from ledge?
Yeah, if you roll from ledge, so like get on ledge. Roll, so like you want to roll on there before I try to start grabbing ledge, right? I mean, Ezzy's a little different because, like, yeah, her recovery's weird.
Okay, but so basically rolling from... Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It still counts you as being on ledge for a bit, so...
Okay. I knew there was a use for that roll.
Drop freaking down special, dude.
Aw. There we go.
So dumb.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Yeah, be careful. The master of the bite. Oh, I'm sorry, that just looks so funny. Just freaking descended to the ground like a pancake and just didn't get hit by the boomerang whatsoever. I must descend. Yeah, you can pancake so many things with this.
Yeah,
So
will that
if you
still
like-
be the
if you
case
want-
with the hat hitbox?
I mean, nah, it shall be so much easier to hit with the hard box, but... I mean, it'll still be good, because you can still low-profile things with it like that. Not like that, but...
Yeah.
It, like, reduces
No, it went
its...
like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's Ezzy, too. That's one of Ezzy's hitboxes. So silly. Why am I so bad at just using Super Jump?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you need to start. I would say I'm bad at it, so that's something that you should definitely start also working on because it's probably really good, but I'm not using it. Is Super Jump. Ezzy doesn't need it as badly, but she still needs it, you know? She didn't used to need it, is the way I'll say it, so I never really needed to learn super jump because of her float. Ow! I should've just done this. Should've just ducked it.
You didn't move.
Oh, that's the odd angle, one, where it hits, like, straight, up at ledge. Yeah, there it is. Alright, do you have any questions, dude? That I can answer?
No, not like specifically. Like I said, I was really just looking for like tips and you know, like stuff like that.
My
But,
biggest thing is,
yeah.
I would say with Ezzy especially, this is more important than most other characters. Get used to twin sticking. Do you know how to do that?
So that'd be like me charging with C-stick instead of
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
You because Ezzy can approach with so many options, but then she can shift her direction while doing that option. Does that make sense? You know? Because you can charge back air and approach somebody, and then see they're gonna do something, and then micro adjust your move so it'll whack them. You know? And that's very important for Ezzy because of the fact that her hitboxes are pretty stubby. So you need to be able to micro-adjust your spacing and, where you can hit with an aerial, because, that's just, what she has to do.
Right.
So,
okay. Alright, yeah, I'll have to work on that. Because I usually use my, buttons as opposed to the C-stick for aerials and stuff. But that's also because I'm just used to kind of flicking it for things, in other games. So.
Fair enough. But yeah, I think we've done almost an hour now. I don't know if you have anything else that you wanted to, do. I would say that with these sessions with an hour, I feel like it's helpful to try to get most of the stuff that is helpful for the player out. And then I would just say, just keep go back to the VOD, look at stuff, look at how I'm using my control scheme, how I'm approaching, stuff like that, and then just try to figure out what you want to do, in your combos and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be plenty of things that you'll be able to see that I'm doing that you're like, oh, I can do it this is how I can do this, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we can do a session again. Then after you get a little more once you just whenever you think of it like this, whenever you think of something that you want an answer to, just write it down for Ezzy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you can't figure it out yourself, just write it down, because then you'll have a list of questions if you want to do another session that you can ask me then specifically.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so But yeah, I mean,
Alright.
uh,
Well, thanks a bunch again.
hmm?
I said thanks like a bunch again for the coaching. It's
Okay.
definitely greatly appreciated.
Sorry, I'm just having a little difficulty hearing you.
I was just saying, thanks for the coaching. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, no problem, man. And like I said, let me go mark that right now, actually. I'll mark the end of the VOD right now, and we'll cut it after that, and then you can refer back to it once I upload it to YouTube or Twitch. You can watch the VOD on Twitch, obviously, as well, but I put most of the permanent content on YouTube, but I do have to highlight the other stuff, so it should be on here as well as on the YouTube. But I'll give you a link for either if you want. I don't know, up to you.
That works. That sounds good. Yeah.
And like I said, feel free to message me if you have any questions that you feel like can be answered pretty easily, rather than requiring a whole other coaching session.
Yeah.
Alright?
I mean, it was fun, but yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
no problem, dude. You have a nice night, okay?
All right, you too.
Alright. Night.
I'll probably be in chat.
Yeah, no problem, man. I really appreciate you supporting the stream.
Oh,
I need to play up my gimmick more.
Alright, no problem.
I'm not evil enough. Alright, see you later.
Easy.
Alright. That was cool. I genuinely like doing the Metafy sessions. I really do. Once it's more about, like, once the game's more about just winning, you know? More than just, whatever. Freaking, it's words. Words are heard. Words are heard. I'm gonna call my friend because I'm waiting on him.